Hey guys, back with another YouTube video. Today it's going to be a showing off video along with a few updates. So I'll go ahead and let's get started. First things first, an update on my friend Austin's military knife. I had just finished it up yesterday. This is an old Camillus US Navy knife that I rehandled. As those who may remember, when I got in, it didn't have a pommel or a handle. And I fixed that without an issue. I saved at least this much of the leather and put all new leather right here. Cleaned up the blade, and he wanted me to leave the used look to it. So that came out really nice. And then I also found Austin a nice little grenade table lighter made in Japan. And I found him a modern Zippo with a poem on it. And then I found a Parker look-alike Zippo. And then I found him a Ronson a Ronson Zippo look-alike. Beautiful. He loves those in his collection. And then I also found him a decent lot of lighters. Got these from my good buddy Jay down in D-Queen. And he sold all these to me, and I in turn sold them to Austin. These are the Zippo parts that were in the lot. Sadly, they're all in need of various stages of repair. But Austin said he's perfectly fine with that because he'll send all these in to be repaired. And these ones are all just no-name Zippos. Majority of them are China-made. This is a Parker part, but he said he can use all these for parts. And this is a Ronson insert that's made in the USA. There's that. And that's pretty much it for Austin. Oh, and well, there's a few other items Austin had gotten, but this one's not one of them. My father found this for me. This is a buck. I think this is a buck 305 or something like that. I'll say it I'll put what it is in the description. But it's made my year, 2002, with the anvil stamp, which is my birth year. That'll clean up really nice. Thank you very much, Dad. And I also made a couple of butcher knives out of those hand saws I got in. This is one of them. And Austin has already bought this one right here. And then these two I'll be putting for sale. Roughly only about 20 bucks a piece. And then this big beauty right here I made out of a 1-inch thick piece of steel. Rosewood handles. Has that nice medieval look. And this thing is heavy. And Austin's actually already bought this too. And then I also found a couple of bayonet scabbards. I found a World War I Lee Enfield bayonet scabbard. And then I found a United States Navy training scabbard. Now, this is still a regular bayonet scabbard, but this was particularly used for the training bayonets that were issued to the U.S. Navy. The bayonet itself would be made out of plastic, but it would still fit a standard M1 bayonet. Now, this is a replica, obviously, but just saying it fits this too. And I'm going to keep these, but unless one of my buddies has one of these bayonets that doesn't have a scabbard, I'll happily sell it to him for a fair price, of course. And last but not least is my most recent project. This is a World War I trench club that I built from scratch. What had happened is we had a severe storm a few days ago, and it knocked out my power for quite a bit, so I had to light my burn barrel and let us all sit around a fire. Sadly, I didn't have much firewood, but I had a really old office chair from, I think, the 30s, and it was already splitting, and it was going to be thrown away anyway, so I busted it up for the firewood and burned it all, and scrapped all the metal. This metal piece held on the wooden legs, and it is solid steel right there, and all these pieces are individually riveted on. And I was like, what could I take with this piece? And sure enough, it popped into my head. I'll make a World War I trench club. Came out really beautiful. I used a piece of hickory for the handle. That was an old hedge clipper handle, which is pretty much what they would have done during World War I. They would have used found materials and just rednecked it all together. Beautiful. I might sell this if the price is right, but if not, I'm probably just going to end up keeping it if I don't get my price. Overall, a nice haul. I hope you enjoy your items, Austin. I look forward to seeing you when you come down here. And as always, stay sharp, everybody.